What up YouTube? How we feeling today? Hope you're doing great, hope you're doing fantastic. Back with another Division 2 video, and today we're going over the vendor reset, of course, because it's Tuesday and everything has resetted. So we're gonna start with the countdown vendor and then we're jumping over to all the other vendors. And there we are guys, at the countdown vendor. The Carnage is for sale here. Could be a decent buy because it already comes with damage to armor. Roll that LMG damage to the max cap and you have a maxed out Carnage, which of course perfect sadist on there. Then we have the Firm Handshake. Of course the named Sokolov gloves with 15% status effect on there, 5% critical hit chance already on there, and 12.8% weapon damage. Could be a decent buy if you're still looking for it. Then over to the Anarchist Cookbook, named Golem Backpack with of course perfectly wicked on there, but it comes with Hasbro and headshot damage. Isn't the best to have in my opinion. And then just like the normal one and always every week, named cache optimization season 9, and then of course an exotic cache. Let's jump over to the White House. And there we are guys, at the White House. The swap chain is for sale here, named SMG, of course with perfect unwavering on there, but the rest isn't great guys. The attributes are trash, please leave it here. MP5N, same, too low in attributes, and it comes with the talent killer. TQB408, steady handed on there, but it isn't great in attributes to pick up. PX4 Storm, pistol, you know my opinion, go for the open world or the game modes. Backpack from Alps with concussion on there, 8.2% status effect, 6.9% headshot. Chest of DNH, 10.6% weapon damage, 6.5% weapon handling, 7.1% explosive resistance and intimidate as the talent. Then over to the mods, 7.3% headshot, 5% damage reduction for your drone, then the 7.4% health for your turret, and at last the 4.2% skill haste for your sticky. Let's jump over to the clan. And there we are guys, at the clan vendor. The Carnage is for sale again, of course, again with the perfect sadist on there, but now you can pick it up with just normal in-game money instead of the countdown requisition. So you could pick it up because it's a pretty decent one, then roll the health damage away for some damage to armor and optimize the rest, but still think you can better pick it up with the countdown credits. Then over to the Mask of Nego with of course the 12.4% weapon damage on there and then 7.6% explosive resistance. Mask of True Patriot, 137k armor, 8.1% explosive resistance. Tip of the Spear holster with 11.5% weapon damage, 10.4% critical hit damage. Could be a decent buy if you're still looking for it. Roll the weapon damage to the max cap and you only have to optimize 1.6% critical hit damage to get it to god roll. Police MK17, future perfect as a talent on there. Maxed out rifle damage, so that gives you the opportunity to roll that rate of fire away. The only thing you have to optimize is the critical hit damage to get it to god roll. MP5 ST could be a lot better, not great in attributes and comes with the talent in sync. Then over to the holster of Sokolov, rainbow roll and not the best one, health and skill damage on there. Then the knee pads of GOOO with headshot damage and critical hit damage on there and 12.4% weapon damage. Could be a decent buy, optimize it all, or of course roll the headshot damage away for some critical hit chance. Then over to the double barreled shotgun, maxed out accuracy, the talent pumped up on there, but it isn't a great buy in my opinion. You could pick it up because pumped up is a very nice talent, but I'm not loving the accuracy as an attribute. Then over to the gloves of Alps, 9.6% skill haste and almost maxed out repair skills. Over to the gloves of Wyvern, rainbow roll, but this could be a very nice one, especially with critical hit chance already on there. In my opinion, roll that health away for some skill damage and you can use it on your crit skill build. Then over to the mods, 16k armor on kill, then the 6.5% cone size for your pulse, the 8.9% pulse resistance could be a decent buy if you're still looking for it. Then over to the 5.2% blast radius for your sticky. But that's it, let's jump over to the theater. And there we are guys, at the theater. The Surge is for sale here, the named rifle with of course perfect spike on there, but it isn't a great buy, the attributes are too low. Black Market SESG, same, comes with spike, the normal spike, but then again the attributes are too low to pick up. Resolute MK47 with maxed out rifle damage, but the rest is pretty low and comes with close and personal talent. You do not want that on a rifle. Then over to the gloves of China Light. 8.5% status effect, 6% weapon handling, knee pads of Richter and Kaiser, 8.4% hazard protection, 16.1% repair skills. Then over to the mods, 8.5% burn resistance, the 4.3% damage for your mine, the 4.2% deflect damage for your shield, the 8.2% speed for your firefly, and at last the 5.5% health for your decoy. Let's jump over to the campus. And there we are, guys, at the campus. The Carnage is for sale again. This is the third Carnage we can find in this vendor reset, and this is the worst one. Please leave it here. SOCOM MK20, too low in attributes to pick up in my opinion, comes with Strained. Inventory MG5 comes with Unhinged, very nice talent to have on an LMG of course. Maxed out damage to target out of cover, but then only 6.3% LMG damage and 9.5% magazine size. No, thank you. Mask of Overlord with 9.1% weapon damage, 6% weapon handling, 7.4% headshot damage. Then over to the holster of Wyvern with 10.7% critical hit damage and 9% skill haste. Over to the mods, 10.3% skill haste, 6.4% burn strength for your cam launcher, the 4.3% damage for your hive, the 8.7% radius for your pulse, and at last the 5.8% duration for your traps. Let's jump over to the DZ and see what they sell us this week. And there we are, guys, DZ East, and the Hollow Man is for sale again. Of course, the named Y'all piece. This is a DZ exclusive and comes with 10% health damage. Next to that, 117k armor and 10.3% skill haste. If you're still looking for it, definitely pick it up, farm the Dark Zone for some credits, and then in my opinion, roll that skill haste away for whatever you think is necessary and optimize the armor. Definitely pick it up if you're still looking for it. Model 700 could be a lot better, too low in rolls, too expensive to buy. M249, same, too low in rolls, comes with preservation. Mask of Future Initiative, 7.2% skill damage, could be a decent buy, but you know my opinion, skill tier, you can always craft it. Holster of Heartbreaker with 118k armor and 16.6k health. Mask of Overlord with 10.2% weapon damage, 4.3% critical hit chance and 15.6% repair skills. The holster of Sokolov with double blues on there, so it isn't a great buy in my opinion because it only comes with 9.7% weapon damage. And just like this, leave the mods here as well. Way too expensive to buy in the DZs. Go for the open world, go for the open world vendor, or go for the countdown or the summit. Let's jump over to our next DZ. And there we are, guys, DZ South. The swap chain is for sale again, of course, the named SMG with perfect unwavering. This is for sale at the countdown vendor as well. Definitely go for that one, don't spend your DZ creds. AUG A3 Para, too low in attributes to pick up, comes with Eyeless. AKM comes with Vindictive and again too low in attributes to pick up. Card 45, pistol, go for the open world or one of the game modes. Backpack of Tip of the Spear, 10.9% weapon damage, 6.7% headshot damage. Then over to the True Patriot chest with 127k armor and 3.8k armor regeneration. Backpack of 511, please leave it here. Trash brand set, you do not want to use it. Chest of Fenris with 10.1% weapon damage, 4.3% critical hit chance, 8.2% explosive resistance and gunslinger on there. And then over to the mods, which you know my opinion, leave them here. Go for the open world, go for the open world vendors, or go for the game modes. Let's jump over to our last DZ. And there we are, guys, DZ West. The Baker's Dozen is for sale here. Of course, the named rifle with perfect lucky shot on there, but it isn't a great buy in my opinion. You could roll the reload speed away for some damage to target out of cover and optimize the rest, but it's gonna set you back. Double barreled sawed off, too low in attributes to pick up in my opinion. It comes with perpetuation. Then over to the SOCOM M1A. Optimist on there, not a great talent for a rifle, and the rest is just trash. Gloves of Eclipse, you know my opinion, skill tier, so always craft it. Then over to the knee pads of Hunter's Fury with 4.8% critical hit chance on there, so you could roll the weapon damage to the max cap. You only have to optimize 1.2% critical hit chance to get this to god roll. Then over to the gloves of Alps with 6.9% skill damage and 3.7k armor regeneration. Knee pads of Y'all, all blues with 115k armor, 3.7k armor regeneration and 15k health. Then over to the mods, you know my opinion, go for the open world, go for the open world vendors, or go for one of the game modes. Let's jump over to New York, shall we? And there we are, guys, at New York. The FAL is for sale here, but it isn't a great buy, too low in attributes and comes with measured. Military L86 comes with steady-handed and isn't great at all. The core attributes are too low as well. Tactical SCSG, same, too low in attributes to pick up, comes with Ranger. PX4 Storm comes with In Sync, but you know my opinion, pistol, go for the open world or go for one of the game modes. Backpack from 511, trash ass backpack in my opinion. 511 is just not usable in the game right now. Then over to the Gloves of China with 6.9% skill damage, 8.2% hazard protection. Gila Guard holster with 160k armor already on there, but then the attributes are just trash with health and weapon handling. Over to the mods, 8.5% disorient resistance, 8.6% blind death resistance, the 4.8 damage reduction for your drone, the 8.8 radius for your pulse, and the 6% duration for your traps. Let's jump over to our last vendor of today. And there we are, guys, last vendor. The ACRE is for sale here. Could be a decent buy. Roll the assault rifle damage to the max cap because it already comes with 8% damage to targets out of cover. And it comes with Ranger. Could be a very, very nice buy if you're looking for this combination. Then over to the SR1. Could be a lot better if you ask me. Comes with First Blood, not loving that talent. Military MK17 comes with Spike, too low in attributes to pick up. Card 45 comes with Ignited, but you know my opinion, handgun, go for the open world or go for one of the game modes. Backpack of Providence could be a very nice buy, but then still it comes with clutch and way too low in weapon damage. You could roll the talents away because it already comes with critical hit chance and headshot damage on there. Then you have to optimize the rest and it's gonna set you back a lot because it's only 8.3% weapon damage. Then over to the Gloves of Empress with 16.2% repair skills, 6% weapon handling. Golden Gear holster with 127k armor, 7.4% hazard protection and 4k armor regeneration. Then over to the mods, 10.3% critical hit damage, the 8.5% pulse resistance. Could be another decent buy if you're still looking for it, but I think that the White House sells a little bit higher. Then over to the 1 extra mortar armor for your turret, the 6.1% damage for your Firefly, and at last a 6.2% duration for your Sticky. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for this vendor reset. Of course, tomorrow I'm gonna close it off with Cassie Mendoza. Hopefully she sells us some better stuff because we can't really find any must buys. Of course, the Hollow Man mask, definitely go for that if you have the DC creds for it and still looking for it. We can find 3 Carnages, I don't know why, and there are a few decent pickups, but there's just one must buy, and that's the mask of Y'all, of course. But that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to smash that like button and hit that subscribers button. And of course the notification bell. PurePrime out.